Hi, it's Nishi, and in today's video I want to answer the question, should you pay your suppliers early? And the answer is yes, especially if they're us. No, just kidding. So the reason why this is important actually is because a lot of suppliers will just automatically give payment terms on an invoice, and maybe it's out of habit, maybe they think they're doing you a favor, but quite often there's also a lot of customers or businesses that just automatically pay on the payment terms and without really thinking about it as well. So I just wanted to talk about the thought process that needs to go into when you're actually going to pay a supplier, because if you do it right, it can actually create a lot of goodwill. And let's face it, good quality suppliers aren't that easy to come by. So if you can create enough goodwill with them, it means you'll always be treated as a priority whenever they've got other customers involved. It'll mean you'll always get the best quality service from them. So it's really important to motivate them and make sure they're getting looked after. But the question arises because actually you often have a choice of when to pay people. Sometimes you don't, whether you're paying via direct debit or like some sort of card payment automatically on a subscription. But in those situations where you do have a choice of when to pay them, then if you want to wait to the very last minute, or if you're going to be late, that does have a goodwill impact. And what you've really got to think about is, why am I waiting to the very last minute? Why am I being late on this payment? Is it just because I forgot to pay it? Is it just because I really don't like paying people? Or is it because the cash flows in the business at the moment mean that I actually need every day and every minute of that payment term that they're providing me so I can actually balance the books in the business? If it's that last thing I said, well, there are other solutions and ways around it, but the other side is fair enough. It's something you've put thought into and you definitely need it. But if you're just taking the whole amount of the payment terms and you've got plenty of money in the bank and you actually don't need to borrow off your supplier for that period of time, then you should really ask the question, well, what if I just pay this invoice on the day I get it? What does that mean for the supplier? What does that mean for my relationship? Because that's definitely some capital and equity you can build up in terms of trust with them, and that will pay dividends in the future when you're growing and scaling your business and it's changing, or you've got a crisis and you really need them. So that's all I want to say today. But if you want to talk about that and cash flows and pricing and other accounting issues for your small business, then definitely get in touch. It'd be great to hear from you.